Welcome to Comics with Dan. We're going to be reviewing The Body Trade #1. So Zac Thompson is a name that I've been hearing all over the place. His book Cemetery Kids Don't Die from Oni Press, Blow Away from Boom Studios, and Into the Unbeing from Dark Horse are all really getting his name out on the indie comic radar, even though he's been writing books since 2017. So when I saw this book, The Body Trade #1, come through the review copies that I get from Mad Cave, I knew I had to give this a try because I've just been hearing so much about him. So this story is about a father, Kim Krilic, who seems to not have made the best choices in his life. His son Charlie died after being in a coma for several years as a result of a car accident. Kim's ex-wife donated Charlie's body to Bio-Mem, a corporation that agreed to cover all of the medical bills that the family incurred as a result of the coma. But they didn't realize that they had sold his body into the body trade. Kim makes it his mission to get his son's body back. So after this first issue, we're not 100% sure what is done with the body sold into the body trade, which I honestly think makes it a little bit creepier and definitely part of the mystery here. We see Kim trying to make himself better, talking his problems out with someone that I assume to be a therapist of some sort. Zac Thompson does a great job of creating this character that you can simultaneously dislike for his past aggressions, but also sympathize because you can see that he's trying to improve himself. Personally, I'm not quite as sympathetic as some might be, but I feel like that might change over this series, hopefully. I also like how this issue laid out the primary problem and sent Kim off on his adventure by the end of the issue. Thompson wasted no time getting the story out and in the open for the reader. Now we just get to see it unfold over the next 5 issues. I have to say, I am hooked on the story for sure and will be following it through to the end. Jock is an artist that I have not been familiar with up until now. When I looked up his work on League of Comic Geeks, it seems he's mostly done very small publisher work. However, I really enjoyed his work here. Jock's style is very similar to a few other artists that I've been reading books of lately. Luca Casalanguida on the Displaced from Boom Studios has a similar style. And Christopher Mitten from The Autumn Kingdom from Oni Press is another artist that has sort of a similar, more rough around the edges style. Where I'll say that Jock is noticeably different is that he seems to do his own coloring, and his style has a bit of an edgier look than these other two that I just mentioned. I think that these things together give Jock a more cartoonist vibe to his work rather than the more traditional look of the aforementioned peers. The tone of his art match with the tone of the story, very dark and very bleak. All in all, if you're interested in a cartoonist feel here, then you'll definitely like the art. Hassan Otsmane El How. The very best letterer that there is out there. There's so much to unpack. Like the speech balloons look like each is hand drawn. I don't know for sure if they are or not, but I think it matches Jock's art perfectly. None of them have smooth edges. It all is very cut and sort of edgy, like Jock's art. So the emotion in the letters, characters yelling and Hassan deciding that they were yelling so loud that they couldn't be contained in a speech bubble. I love it. There's also a few instances where Hassan basically just uses an emoji in a speech bubble. You know, a fly when something smells bad, a snake when someone's sneaking around. It's almost like providing a reaction that might not be captured in the art. So I thought that that was a really cool idea, and it's something I've never seen before. Overall, a very promising start. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars on League of Comic Geeks. If you like crime blended with horror, with a more rough around the edges art style, and really appreciate just the most fantastic lettering you'll ever see, then this should be in your hands Wednesday, September 18th. Make sure you like the video, make sure that you subscribe, check out my other videos here, and thank you for watching.